Peace. What's good, guys? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Let's talk about Clash at the Castle. This show was fun. It was very fun. I enjoyed it for the most part. Rollins and Riddle, they fucking killed it. Sheamus and Gunther, damn, that was some good, hard-hitting, serious shit. Fucking loved it. So, let's talk about it. Clash at the Castle for September the 3rd, 2022. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. First match of the night, we kicked the show off with Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Damage Control, featuring Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. This match was decent at most parts. The heels basically dominated the faces for the most part. In the end, Bayley was able to secure the victory via the Rose Plant, and then Io, she hits her moonsault for the 1-2-3. So Bayley wins. That is some Vince McMahon type shit. That finish was fucking horrible. I don't like seeing my champions pinned. It's not a good look. It never has been, and it never will. I do not understand why Triple H went that route. It made no sense. You could have had either Asuka or Alexa take the fall and eat the pin. But when you have your champion lose, that is not a good fucking look. So I had no choice but to but to give it a 1 out of 5. I despise that shit. I really do. It irks me. It makes zero sense. Next, we got a video package involving Cody Rhodes. Talking about the injury that he suffered and everything. His from the pectoral muscle. Next, one of the matches of the night. This is actually one of my matches for the year. Sheamus versus Gunther. This shit here was tremendous. I loved this. Not only did we see the reunion of Imperium, so Giovanni Vinci, he's now on the main roster, along with Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser. So they're now united. Sheamus had his boys, the Brawling Brutes. So the Brawling Brutes and Imperium, they went at it, and then Gunther and Sheamus started going at it, and they just beat the shit out of each other. Big boots everywhere, chops, beats to the Ballard. It was just a bunch of crazy fun, hard-hitting, stiff shots. Like, holy shit. Both of their chests were beat red within the first 5 minutes. Such good shit. I love this match. I loved it. Sheamus kicked out of 2 power bombs. Gunther kicked out of the Iron Cross. And Gunther was able to win via a nasty lariat for the 1-2-3. I gave that a 5 out of 5. Fucking tremendous. Sheamus will go down in the Hall of Fame. He will be a Hall of Famer. This guy is tremendous. This guy is a workhorse. This guy is a true B+ player. At times, he can be an A- player. This guy is tremendous. I love both Sheamus and Gunther. I would love to see a rematch of this shit. It was that fucking good. Moving on. Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This was kind of a downer. I thought that Baszler was going to win here. I actually predicted that. Well, no, actually, no, I didn't. I predicted that. Well, yeah, I did predict that Baszler would win. She did not. So Liv actually was able to get her in an armbar earlier on, and there were parts in this match where I thought Baszler was going to lock in the clutch, and she did, but Liv got out of that. And then Liv, she worked on Baszler's arm some more. She was able to win via the Oblivion. I gave that a 2 out of 5. Next, we had Edge and Rey Mysterio versus Judgment Day, featuring Finn Balor and Damian Priest with Rhea Ripley by their side. This was a fun match. I loved it. So Dominic gets involved. Rhea gets involved. She ends up power slamming Dom, and she throws him into the barricade. Then, towards the end of the match, Dom does get involved, but Edge hits a spear on, I believe it was Balor, and then Rey hits the 619, 1, 2, 3. So they win via the spear, that being Edge. Post-match, Dominic, he snaps. So Edge and Rey, they're embracing, and they're sucking in the good pops from the crowd and everything else. And then out of nowhere, Dom comes in. He kicks Edge straight in his fucking dick, and then he clotheslines Rey, and then he walks up the ramp and takes off his shirt and dips out. And Balor and the rest of Judgment Day, they're smiling maniacally. So I'm like, this is really, really good shit. I loved it. Finally, Dom's turned heel. I'm interested to see where this goes. I really am. So I do like this. It was well done. I gave that 4 out of 5. The total attendance for the show was 62,296 fans in attendance. That was awesome. That's almost like a Mania number right there. That's basically like a Mania number for like night 1 of Mania. That's crazy. Second match of the night, Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. Tremendous. Loved it. Excellent storytelling in the match. I loved it towards the end where Seth Rollins is like, where Seth Rollins tells Riddle he's a damn failure. He's a goddamn failure, and that he's a failure to his kids and his ex-wife and everything. Nobody likes him. Nobody wants him here. So Riddle was fired up here. I loved it. So Riddle's emotions basically got the better of him, because he started beating down Rollins, and so they were brawling on the outside. And then Riddle got him on the announce table, started welling on him with blows. Then he grabs a steel chair, and I'm like, oh shit, don't do it. So thankfully, Rollins is able to duck. And then Rollins, he stomps Riddle, and then he does an avalanche stomp from the top for the 1, 2, 3. I get that 4 out of 5. Tremendous match. It was great. Loved it. Fun. Riddle is getting a total rehaul because he's still over with the kids. So I do think that this is not going to be a one and done match. I do think the feud's going to still continue. I think Matt Riddle is going to have a second layer to his character to where he's more serious, because he still wears the nail polish, which I don't like. I don't understand that. That makes no fucking sense. But I love the seriousness of Riddle, and I love this the serious side that he showed it in this match, and he looked good in defeat, and I think that's really all that matters. So I get that 4 out of 5. Main event: Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Undisputed WWE Championship. Try saying that 6 times fast. Not really though. This match was great. I loved it. Roman was able to kick out of 2 Claymores. Drew was going to go for the third. Karrion Kross got involved midway through the match. There was a ref bump. And Roman, he brought a chair into the ring. He was about to use it. The McIntyre hits the Claymore. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna crown a new champion. Reigns kicked out at 2. Then Roman was about to go for his third and final spear. And then out comes Solo Sikoa. He yanked the referee out when McIntyre was going to go for his third Claymore. He pulled him out, which I'm glad he did. I thought that it was going to be a DQ. It would have under Vince's regime. So Solo, he pulls Drew out of the ring. He unmasked himself, and it's revealed to be Solo Sikoa. And Reigns wins via the spear. So it took 3 spears to put down Drew McIntyre and a couple of guillotines. So I get that 4 out of 5. So I'm glad that Reigns retained. I know people are going to be mad and upset, but you guys have to understand and realize all roads are going to lead to Cody Rhodes, and it's just that simple. You're not going to see Reigns drop the championship until WrestleMania. It's just not going to happen. This was a very good, fun show overall. I thoroughly enjoyed this show. I'm glad that Solo is on the main roster. I think that he'll be fine on the main roster. You know, he's there with his brothers and his cousin. And Solo will be Solo in due time. And I think that he's going to be the next big star, along with Braun Breaker and a couple others coming up from NXT that are going to be the next big stars for the future. Solo is good. I just wish that he could have stayed a little bit longer in NXT. Maybe 6 months to a year, something like that. But we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm glad that he's on the main roster, and what better way for him to continue to grow by being aligned with his brothers and his cousin. And this now makes the bloodline stronger. You know, he could go after Gunther, which I actually do want to see, but not right now. They need to take care of other business. McIntyre did say in the press conference that him and Roman, they aren't finished yet, so there's a possibility we could probably see them go down this road again, maybe at Survivor Series. We're not gonna have Roman at Extreme Rules. It just doesn't make any sense, because that's a B-level pay-per-view. We might probably get Karrion Kross and McIntyre, so that might be what we get, and I'm fine with that too. That's actually a really safe option there to kind of, you know, build up McIntyre. But all in all, it was, you know, it's good. You know, I'm loving the direction that WWE is going in right now. I love it. It's really good. Bray Wyatt did not show up. It's fine. He more than likely probably will show up on Monday. Possibly. I don't know. But we'll see Bray in due time. You know, people have to keep their heads up about it, you know. Bray is coming back to WWE. he's coming back there, and it actually makes the most sense for him to come back there, you know. And I think having a character like Bray would be great. Same thing with Strowman, you know. I have nothing against Strowman, you know. They can align him with Bray, and they could be they could carve out their new a new version of the Wyatt family. You know what I'm saying? So there's stuff for Bray to do. You know, I do think that we will see him back in a WWE ring. I just think it's gonna happen. We have to just be patient, but Bray will be back. You know, he's going to be back. He's not going to AEW, and he damn sure ain't going to Impact. No, that's a big no to both of those. Especially Impact, and I'm a fan of Impact, but there's no way in hell Bray's going to go back to WWE. It's interesting to see what they're going to do with Reigns going forward. If they have one more match with McIntyre, it'll more than likely be at Survivor Series, which actually makes the most sense. I'm interested to see whether the whole Dominic Mysterio heel turn, how that will turn out. So this show was just really fun from start to finish. You know, it was tremendous. I loved it. I loved it. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my videos. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. This show was great.